Good afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us. We want to get right to that breaking news. For the first time in more than 3 weeks, the House of Representatives now has a new Speaker of the House. In the last 15 minutes or so, Republicans in Congress voted to make Representative Mike Johnson their new leader. Johnson is from Louisiana. He is a low-ranking member of the GOP's leadership team. He was first elected in 2016. Johnson is the fourth nominee for the job after Republicans ousted Kevin McCarthy as Speaker. Johnson was one of the people who tried to keep former President Donald Trump in power after the 2020 election. When asked about his role last night, he would not answer any questions. We will, of course, have more on this vote coming up later today on 9 News. Mayor Johnston's administration here in Denver is planning to hold a second homeless encampment sweep. The city says it will clear away the camp near 21st and Curtis Streets in Lodo. About 50 people are living there. We don't know when the sweep is going to happen, but the mayor's team says that their approach involves outreach teams helping move people into shelters before clearing the encampment away. After its first sweep in Capitol Hill last month, the city says it moved more than 80 people into hotel rooms. This is a part of the mayor's plan to get 1,000 people off of our streets by the end of this year. 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon is telling us about a proposal in the city to help people find a permanent place to live.
The goal is to help 200 people find permanent housing. To make it happen, the Salvation Army is asking the city for $4 million. This proposed contract with the city would support the Transformational Rapid Rehousing Program. It will go before city council members later on today. The team at Salvation Army would help people find a job and affordable housing while providing wraparound support services to help them stay housed. Kristen Bagulet with the Salvation Army says it costs more than $10,000 to help one person for a year. That cost includes helping the individual with rent assistance and a deposit.
Our goal is to have 100 people enrolled in the program by the end of December and 50 people housed by the end of December.
The Salvation Army says they've already identified people who would qualify for this program, and they already have similar programs in their traditional shelter settings. Baluet says in just over 2 years, they helped 400 people find permanent housing, and many of them have stayed housed. In Denver, Courtney Yoon, 9 News.
Taking a live look out over Denver right now. Today should be actually a really beautiful day ahead of us, but we got quite the change coming our way. We're going to head right over to Chris Bianchi. Dare I say snow might be coming?
At maybe a few inches, Anusha.
Oh,
yeah, we're maybe not talking about just some Snapchat snow. We could be talking about a few inches of snow here in Denver by the end of the weekend, and a serious cool down. I'll get into all of that coming up in a couple minutes, but I think it's worth pointing out, of course, that we've got a beautiful day ahead for us today as well. We're seeing it. We did have some earlier fog that has since cleared on up. But look at this difference in temperatures. 56 at DIA, 62 in Littleton, 66 in Centennial. DIA, Fort Lupton, that's where we had all the fog this morning. That has since lifted on up. That's some good news. That fog dissipating as we speak. It's kind of lifting off to the north and east, but still some patchy fog here across the northeast plains, and that's something to watch out for. But that visibility, we had a quarter-mile of visibility at DIA earlier on today. That's now at 6 miles. Fort Morgan still looking at some patchy fog up there for friends in northeastern Colorado. For today, temperatures in the low 70s for us. That fog clears on out. Tonight, temperatures drop back into the low 30s for us. It does cool on down. Tomorrow, sunny for the most part, but mid-60s for us. Cold front arrives tomorrow afternoon. I'll have details on what you can expect behind that cold front. Trust me, you're going to want to stay tuned for that. That's coming up in my full forecast.